no big deal.
My fans are gonna think it's a big deal. My fans are gonna think it's a very big deal.
Fuck, the world will blow up before that starts affecting me.
My uncle's got cancer.
No, he doesn't. Possible.
It's POC. Possible cancer. Tyra, my uncle got cancer and he just found out about it. He found out about it a year ago. A year. Hi guys, did you hear what I just said? No wonder what. He's always gotta be like that. Hi, Princess.
Hey.
Yep.
I'll be fine.
You're right.
My viewers don't think so.
Well, your viewers don't know. I have protection. I'll be okay.
It doesn't matter.
My viewers, what do you think?
Do me a favor, would you?
What do you think?
I came over to borrow something. I just need a little break from Chatty Jake.
I think the Yankees are going to win the World Series this year. That's what I think.
Oh, I don't know.
But then I think that every year.
You are going to rent it out again, right?
4G, thank you.
We'll just have to see how things go.
My uncle's gonna die of cancer.
He is not. Like everybody else is going to get blown up in the nuclear war that's coming.
You know, my therapist says working on the marriage is a lot like fixing up the conduct. If I'm going to do it,
Politicians and world leaders are bound and determined to blow this fucking planet up.
Maybe you need to tell your
And they thing one we can do to stop them.
You're living in your condo while you're fixing it up. Maybe you need to live in your marriage too.
Okay, I'll pass that right along.
All right, hold it just a second. Just give me an idea how long this little game of yours is.
Stop calling it a little game or silliness. This is the most serious thing in my life right now, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, there you are. Glad I found you. I'm so glad I found you on your angry bench.
I suppose we could break up a few of them chairs in the dining room and start a fire in the oven. Or in the barbecue, bring the barbecuer up.
I'm just feeling so alone right now. Because I just found out my uncle's dying.
Oh, I do.
Well, yeah, of course it's
But I'm really good at this.
I gotta go climb Pike's Peak yet.
You're not really good at this?
And then someone comes up to you and says, I thought so too, but you're standing there with box raisinets in your hand.
I haven't climbed Pike's Peak again. I gotta go climb Pike's Peak.
It's God's
again.
plan.
What are you saying?
Did you just say it's God's plan? If he dies, everyone's supposed to do on earth is done. No! It's not true. That is not true.
There is no appointed time to go.
You and I are not them.
God said there's no point in time?
No appointed time. You're given 10. Sometimes you get a little longer. But you're... Matter of fact, the disciples asked Jesus that. Apparently there was a wall that collapsed and killed a bunch of people. And they asked Christ if them people were more sinners than anybody else, and that's why the wall fell on them. And he said, no. The reason the wall fell on them is they just happened to be sitting there when the wall fell. Time and there is no appointed time.
Hey, beautiful. How are you doing? How are you doing, baby? I love you. Oh my God, baby. That was good. Uncle Bob. So that means I'm going to get 700 years?
700 years. 70. That's 70.
I get 700, right?
And basically that's what everybody gets is 70 years. That's why if there is no other life after this whole fucking thing is a waste. 70 years out of all the eons and eons of time and we only get 70 years, it's like a blink of an eye. It's worthless. What's all the fighting and arguing about? Everybody ought to relax. You're only going to be here a little while, and then you'll be gone.
It's the milk that doesn't mess with you. I think it must be some mistake.
Ridiculous.
I just ordered a chicken strip dinner and I got.
I'm good.
I know what's going on. Hit the button.
You're good. You're welcome. Thank you for sharing your fans.
I got the VIP box.
I've been good, but you know what? A lot of my friends have left me.
Heard the overture. Didn't want to be late. You're early. Floor show doesn't start for 5 minutes. We wanted good seats.
Would you like to order a drink? Well.
Oh, yeah, they can't operate until the witch doctor comes in. I like this.
They're attracting crowds and disrupting activity. So, shouldn't somebody do something?
Yeah.
Book her for the weekend. And we're
Look at this. Way back in the 70s, they were putting witchcraft on you. This was way back in the 70s. And the Catholic priest is saying it's okay. God works in strange ways.
I'll have one too, on the rock.
And now everything's going to be all right because she's done dancing around.
Who invited you, Corporal Ignorant? Speak loud out here.
Yeah, so.
This may be all that stands between you and having your chin drop off.
Don't you love what she's wearing?
Nah, too pushy.
Now, Father, what's your critical opinion?
Interesting. Thought of a cross between a bishop and a bullfighter.
It's all crap.
Hey, LaShawn.
It's bullshit. With a capital B.
Yeah, it like really hurt me when I found out that some of my friends blocked
I
me.
do think that people have been sent to Washington to get things done, but if you look at the timeline that the White House and the House, and Paul Ryan meeting, has laid out for this health care repeal, they want it done before they go home in April. So they have a very fast-track timeline here. They want to get it into the Senate. In terms of the consequences of things not happening, I think that gets into a very complicated issue. The president has said that if Republicans can't get this repeal and replace done, he's happy to let Obamacare continue to fail, and they'll come up with a solution later. But in terms of the timeline, they're trying to get this done very quickly so they can then move on to tax reform after the April recess, so to speak.
Which is really good.
I'm doing good.
A bigger issue in their mind.
Yeah, I mean, Madison, in terms of the economic implications of all of this, they are significant. We saw the jobs report today, 235,000 jobs added to this economy. A lot of that is based on the promise, on the hope that good things are
got my
to come.
lighter?
People psychologically are feeling better in part because of the repeal and replace movement, and in part of lower taxes.
This whole fucking thing.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
But what I think we need to keep in mind is if they're going to get this done before April when they, go home, I think there's so many other things they still need to get done. So that's great that one thing's on a fast track, but I think we should be fast tracking so many other things that people need. And, this is just one of many, many concerns of the American people. And if they can get that done on that fast track, just think of all the things they could get accomplished if they were working more than 8 days in the month of April.
And what would that do to their popularity? If they could actually get something done, do you think that people would respond in kind and say,
I think they'd be a lot more loved than they are now, and I would hope their approval ratings would go up.
Well, I do think it's important to point out that when they're back home meeting with their constituents, they are still working. So I would count them taking.
All you gotta do is make it so that
when you look at this,
everybody has a class of insurance they can go into, like 18 to 25.
I'm about to go.
Married with children, single.
And then you look at the threat of it not happening.
And then you let them buy health care as a group so you can
Hey,
lower the price.
Get reelected, but sort of the reality of job creation or then lack of if we can't get these policies through.
Well, I think that's economically right now we're seeing this relief. People thinking that regulations are going to be cut back, so they're hiring more. They're, the wet blanket of Obamacare appears to be that it's going to be taken off here in the future, so that businesses can grow again because Obamacare has been such a stifling factor in their hiring. So if they can't get this done and the economy is let down as a result, and all of these regulations and taxes stay in place, I think that's going to cause a pretty severe problem when it comes to constricting
I'm
the
lit
growth
as
that we're
fuck.
seeing now.
What are you talking about?
All right. It looks as though we have some news coming into us. Dr. Scott Gottlieb reportedly being appointed to the FDA.
I hope the Democrats realize that they're successful in stopping Trump and fucking everything up, the country collapses. I hope they realize what they're doing.
Heading the FDA, which regulates everything from pharmaceuticals to seafood.
I mean, the stock market is going way up because of the stuff that Trump is getting done and promised to get done. And if you put a stifle on it now that it's starting to work,
you think about the FDA and you think about drug prices,
you'll fucking blow this country's economic system apart.
Drug prices.
You fuckers better be careful.
Really start to play hardball with some of these big pharma companies.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, look at the amount of people in this country, as President Trump has pointed out so many times, that have suffered on behalf
And what do you think is going to happen to you congressmen when this whole fucking thing collapses and the fucking people are starving and blaming you?
And it's just, I mean, another testament to President Trump's ability to put amazing people and businessmen in power that are going to, really take over and drain the swamp in Washington.
All right.
Yeah, but you're getting too many powerful business people involved too.
Katie and Madison.
Without experience in politics, you got to be careful.
Don't forget to catch The Cost of Freedom tomorrow morning. It all kicks off at 10 a.m. Eastern. And
man, this whole thing doesn't look good to me.
For letting me sit in for him today. I'll do that.
Actually, it scares the crap out of me.
If this is going to happen, I want to see you. I want to talk to you a lot.
It scares the
And
crap.
I want
Oh, Jenna just snapped me. Oh my god, I gotta go. Okay. You guys, I'll be right back, okay? Cody, I'll be right back. Fuck you.
Keep talking.